just meant to be. We're just meant to be. I throw you things, you start to scream. We lose our minds when it comes to love. We feel the rage, the love anyway. That's just what you do when you feel this much. I don't know why we do this, but every time we find ways through it. Round and round, up and down, but it's worth it when you're with me. I don't know why we do this, but every time we find ways through it. Round and round, up and down, but I guess we're just meant to be. We're just meant to be. We're just meant to be. I don't know why we do this, but every time we find ways through it. Round and round, up and down, but it's worth it when you're with me. I don't know why we do this, but every time we find ways through it. Round and round, up and down, but I guess we're just meant to be. Round and round we go, losing self-control. I keep telling myself, but I don't wanna let you know. Is this what we become? Strangers on the run, looking for something, chasing the sun. All those days, trying to find a place where you'll make them just be alone, be alone. All those nights lying by your side, like it's a vibe, feeling it shine under your spotlight. Like it's a vibe under your spotlight. That's the way every day goes. Looking back, I know we started falling. We were falling in love, yeah. Took my heart and you rode off. Was I feeling never enough for you, baby? When you left me chasing you, chasing you. Trying to find a place where we can be alone. All those nights Used to sit on the pier, watch the waves go by. Didn't care what they thought as the time passed by. Why'd we have to grow up, make mistakes, and I wonder why. I let you go on your own, and I wonder why. I hadn't seen you all year. I had to blink twice. I had to know it was real. You're in the same spot, same gear, same jacket I bought you last year. I know we said some things that we didn't mean, but I take it all back to have you next to me. 'Cause in the end, this how it's meant to be. With your hand in mine, I'm in ecstasy. To sit by the pier by the ocean side. Run away for the day, have a place to hide. Why'd we have to grow up, make mistakes, and I wonder why. I let you go on your own, and I wonder why. I hadn't seen you all year. I had to blink twice. Had to know it was real. You're in the same spot, same gear, same jacket I bought you last year. I know we said some things that we didn't mean, but I take it all back to have you next to me. In the end, it's how it's meant to be. With your hand in mine, I'm in ecstasy. You got my heart, you got my soul. You got it all, don't let me go.
Good morning. Things are a little everywhere this morning. I swear, every morning when I try to set this up, something always goes wrong somewhere. I swear sometimes I feel like the universe is telling me not to go live. I'm just not sure. Good morning, everyone. I've been trying to say good morning to everybody in chat as I've been seeing them. I'm sorry if I missed you. Kelly, I popped in just as you said good morning. So good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. I have to let in. She's been, a pain this morning. Good morning, Angel. I can't decide. She's camera shy. She's gonna knock again in a minute, so I'll just shut the door. We play this game every morning. Anyway, good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful Sunday morning here in Northern Illinois. I am in a southwest suburb of Chicago. Make sure you tell me where you're from. I would love to hear where you guys are at. Thanks so much for joining me. It is going to be an amazingly beautiful day today outside. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get outside later today. Yesterday was absolutely gorgeous, and so it was really exciting. So sorry that I wasn't online last week. It turns out we had a family function that we had actually planned ahead of time, and I forgot to write it on my calendar. So, oopsies. So I had to cancel the stream right away, and we're here now, so that's really what matters. I hope you guys can hear me okay and see me okay. I think I may have figured out the lighting. I might have figured it out. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. Good morning, Mary Jane. Thank you so much for joining me. Congratulations again on winning that subscriber giveaway. I heard you sent me an email and said you got it. We can't wait to see what you make with that. So congratulations on that. Oh, it has been a morning. It has been a morning. I'm trying to, just. Craft Symbol says, I'm just outside of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Well, good morning. Kelly says, I'm east of Vancouver, British Columbia, in Fraser Valley. Oh, wow, that's exciting. Yes, family first. Yes, absolutely. Family does come first. But yeah, it was just crazy. And then I had a bunch of stuff that happened during the week. I actually took the week off. I decided I needed a little bit of mental health. I needed to take care of myself a little bit, so I took a week off work and just kind of stayed home, did a little bit of a staycation at home. I was going to do a live stream, but I couldn't get my butt in gear to actually get that done. But I do have all kinds of fabric cut up for another project that we're going to be working on later, so that's really exciting. I was hoping to do a Christmas in July, but now it looks more like it's going to be a Christmas in August. Oh well, it'll work out. It'll be fine. So today we're going to be working on our mix and match. We started that, gosh, has it been almost a month now? Wow, it's been a minute. But we've been working on that. I made 2 blocks. You guys remember I struggled the last time with the first block. We had some struggles with it, but I think I got it figured out now. See, got that one there. And then I've got this one here. I love these fabrics. They're so bright and cheerful and colorful, and I wish you guys could see them a little bit better than you can, but that's all right. So I've got the big stack of fabric over here, so we're going to be sewing those up today. I don't know if we're going to get any blocks finished up today. I think we're just going to be doing a bunch of sewing and cutting today, but we'll see if we can get that done. So that'll be great. Excuse me. All right, so I've got my cutting wheel. I've got my iron here, but I don't have it on yet because I want to make sure that I don't need it just yet. So I don't have it on and I don't want to burn myself with it. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. I've got the mic going and it's kind of like it's on my skin, so I'm not sure if you guys are getting a lot of background noise or not. So if you are, please let me know so I can move it. Kelly says, I did limited work this past week when it's hot. No one wants to think about travel. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Kelly. Yeah, it was pretty nasty out from what I understand. I didn't really leave the house. So other than opening the door for the dogs, I really don't know what the weather was like outside, but that's okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sew up all of these squares. These are all 5-inch. I started with the layer cake, cut it into 4, so now I have charm squares. We're going to sew each of these charm squares on both sides all the way down. And, you know, I'm not super great at cutting, so my pieces are not lining up exactly perfect, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned about it. As long as I get my 1/4-inch seam, I'm not worried about it. So I think we're just going to sew down one side, and then we'll flip them all and sew down the other. I think we'll do that. That seems like it'll be the easiest thing to do, don't you? Yeah, so I took the week off of work, which was really great, trying to do a little bit of mental health. You know, just kind of relaxing. I played some computer games, I watched some TV, caught up on a couple of shows that I wanted to see, did some grocery shopping, a little bit of cleaning around the house. I did a bunch of cutting of some fabrics for some new projects later on. So yeah, I was just kind of, there was just really no rhyme or reason. Got to sleep in late, which was nice. Oh my gosh, I forgot what that was like. Oh Lord, I might need to do that more often. But yeah, so I just did a bunch of that. We had some family, like I said, we didn't have to go, I guess. We went on a family not really a family reunion. We just went over by my sister-in-law's house and got to spend some time with her. She's a hairstylist. So while we were there, we also the girls and I also got our hair done. I know you guys probably can't see it on the camera, but my hair is now 3 different colors, which is just awesome. It is the dark brown, which it always has been, but then it's also a blonde, a red, and a purple, which you guys know I love purple. So she does this for me every once in a while. She does an amazing job. I love her work. She really makes you feel pretty. So yeah, so that's good. So Tony, my daughter Tony, she's been on the channel before. She went blonde. Well, I mean they're both natural blondes anyway, but she went blonde. They put in a bunch of highlights for her, and so now it's really a really light color. It looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then Taylor decided to go ombre, which is like light on the bottom and darker on the top. And then they gave her a toner. My sister-in-law gave her a toner that turned the blonde more of a silvery color. It was so cool. It didn't last for very long. The silver kind of washed out pretty quickly, so it's a little more blonde now, but it looked so cool. She really liked that, so that was a lot of fun. Kelly says, I've been staying inside with the AC going, the dogs are out. Look at us like we're crazy. And then they race back to the door. Amen, Kelly. Yeah. No, my dogs don't like the heat very much. They don't stay out there for very long. And from what I understand, we're supposed to get some nasty, nasty weather here coming soon this next week. So I'm not really looking forward to that at all. I'm just randomly picking colors. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not picking the same two colors together. Trying to come up with a dark and a light if I can. But we're going to be stitching down both sides and then trimming them up. So I'm just going to keep stitching. Good morning, Katrina. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the channel. Speaking of welcoming people to the channel, if you haven't already, please make sure you like and subscribe. There should be buttons down below here somewhere that you can click on that if you're interested. You don't have to, but it is free, and it does help support the channel. We are at 116 subscribers right now. We must have gotten another one this morning because I swear that said 115. Oh, it does say 115. I'm sorry. I can't read. The numbers are so tiny. We're at 115 subscribers. We're just going to keep going. Our next goal is at 200, and then we'll do another big giveaway. I've got a bunch of fat quarters to give away for the next 200, for the 200 subscriber giveaway, along with a couple of patterns and maybe a notion or two. We'll have to wait and see. Good morning, Brenda. Thank you so much for joining us. Good morning, Katie. Good morning. Thank you. I'm so happy to see you guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. We were just talking about family and how I was spending some time with my family last weekend, so I apologize for not having a live stream, but you know, family does come first. And then here the next couple weeks of August, my schedule's going to be kind of a little kitty wampus because the kids are all going back to school. You know, we've got Tony's going back the second week in August, I think. It's a weekend. And then Taylor is also going back the next weekend after that. I think it's the 10th and I think it's the 13th and the 21st. I could be wrong. I have to look at the calendar to know for sure. But either way, they're getting ready to go back. They'll be back in a couple weeks, so then this room becomes my room, at least for a little while. Well, besides Angel, of course. She's around here somewhere. I'm sure she'll be pounding on the door here soon enough. Everybody's saying good morning. Thank you for that. And that also means that once school starts again, that means we'll get our moderator back. Lucas, he is working for the summer. He's got a summer job, so obviously that is way more important than our YouTube channel. He needs to save up money for school. So once he is back in school, he'll be able to join us again, so I'm sure he'll be excited for that. You know, he tells me every time I see him, he says, "I'm so sorry, I feel so bad." I'm like, "Would you stop? Work is way more important right now." He teaches swim lessons on Sunday mornings to little kids. It's so much fun. He has a lot of fun doing it, and he's getting paid to do it, so that works too. Brenda says, "I had my granddaughter last week as well. A little bumped. Oh, a little bummed. Okay, be another year before I see her again." Oh, that's too bad, Brenda. I'm sorry, but I'm glad that you were able to spend the time with her that you could. Kelly says, "Next Sunday, hubby and I and the dogs are going camping." Ooh, camping sounds fun. Do you do tent camping or glamping? My husband and I have been talking about getting a camper, maybe after the kids are out of school. I don't know. We haven't really decided what we're going to do yet. We like the idea of having a little weekend getaway place to go. That sounds like it could be fun. I don't know. Sounds like it could be expensive too. My daughter had some friends over. Gosh, it was like almost 2 weeks ago now, I guess. But I didn't see you guys last week, so you didn't know anything about it. But she had some friends come over on a Tuesday night from college, and they all stayed out in a tent in the backyard. Hotter than Hades out there. and they hate each other. But they all stayed out there. They had a great time. They all did some stuff during the day, and they went paddle boating and go-karting and had a lot of fun. So that was good. Kelly says sort of glam. We had a trailer since 2007. Oh, well, that's nice. Yeah, like I said, my husband and I are looking into maybe buying a trailer one of these days. He doesn't even have a truck yet, so first we have to get the truck, and then we're gonna figure out if we want to get a trailer or not. We're not buying a truck just because we want a trailer. The truck is just now that our kids aren't little anymore, we really don't need two cars with 4 seats in them, even though you can get trucks with 4 seats now. But the truck is just more practical with regards to transporting stuff, because we always seem to be moving furniture, and the kids are going to be moving into their own homes eventually. So a truck will just be nice to have. It'll be nice to be able to transport, just stuff, gardening stuff, things like that. It'll be nice to have it. So we're looking into replacing his SUV with a truck. Of course, now with the price of trucks, I don't know what we're gonna do. We might have to wait a little while longer. But yeah, so once he gets a truck, then we'll start looking at trailers and figuring out what we want to do there. Streamlabs just reminding you guys about our Facebook page if you haven't already joined. That's where we share a lot of pictures of the projects we're working on. I try to share pictures of what we're doing here online on the streams, because I know my cameras are not the greatest, so you guys can't always see the colors too well. So Kelly says, for 10 years we pulled the trailer with our big SUV. Well, our SUVs are not big. They're pretty small. In fact, neither one of them has. Well, I shouldn't say that. His might have a hitch on it. He has a Subaru, and I have a Nissan. Neither one of those is really able to pull anything. They're more for looks than they are for utility. They're more for looks than they are for practical reasons. So we are making the mix and match, and I pinned the comment up there that's got the free pattern. Mix and match by Donna Jordan. We're just doing the first step here, which is basically just sewing both sides of our charm squares. I'm just sewing a bunch of them up until there's too many, and then I'll flip them all over and sew the other side. Oh, Angel's knocking on the door again. Let's see if she wants in this time. Morning, Angel. Are you coming in now? Okay. Give her a minute or two, and she's going to want me to put her up on the bed. For those of you who are new to the channel, we've recently reorganized this room, and we lofted my daughter's bed, because this is my daughter's bedroom. It's not just my sewing room. It's also my daughter's bedroom. We lofted her bed, but that also means that now Angel, unfortunately, cannot get up on her bed. So we have to help her with that. And she's very adamant that we help her with that. Even if it's, 2 o'clock in the morning, she's very adamant that we help her. So Kelly says we used to have an Armada, a big Nissan V8. Yeah, those are huge. Now we have a diesel Nissan Titan truck. Oh, how do you like that Titan, Kelly? That's the one is that the one that's bigger than the Tundra? Or is the Tundra bigger? My husband and I saw a Tundra on the road the other day, and he's like, I don't think that would pull anything. And I'm like, I think it would. For what we would need, I think it would pull it just fine. So he's actually been eyeing the GMCs for a while now. He really likes the stance on those, because he's a guy, whatever. Whatever he wants is fine. We'll make it work. I have a Nissan. It's a little one. It's a Nissan Rogue, so it's like your mid-size. It's not the small one. Brenda says she's sewing her double wedding rings rows together. Wowzer, it's a trick. Yeah, that pattern intimidates me, Brenda. Yeah, I'm impressed that when people are able to do that one, because that specific pattern really intimidates me. The whole curve thing just throws me for a loop. Kelly says it's the biggest Nissan truck. The Tundras are smaller. Okay, okay. I thought that, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. I'm still learning. We've been doing a lot of research. Daughter has a Pathfinder, pulls her new tent trailer just fine. Oh, that sounds nice. All right, so I think I'm going to flip these now and just sew the other side up real quick. Let's separate them out. Starting to bunch up back there behind the needle, so I'll just separate these out and then sew the other sides. And after our little kerfuffle last time, I went back and watched Donna Jordan's video on how to make this pattern, because she does have her own video, so I absolutely recommend you go check that out, because she's much more of an expert than I am. But I went back and watched her video and kind of figured out what I did wrong. I think what I did wrong was I didn't press the fabrics towards the dark. I just kind of randomly pressed them and wasn't really paying attention, and so I needed to press them towards the dark so then they would actually nest up and then the pieces would hold together better. So we're going to try that today. Well, if we get to that step, we're going to try that and see if that works. But now I'm just going to sew down the other side. You know, Kelly, I have to be honest, I'm trying to figure out what a tent camper is. I don't know that I've ever seen a tent camper before. Is that like a pop-up camper? Like it just pops up? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know that I've seen a tent camper before. Might just be a different terminology than I'm used to. Angel is meowing at me again. I don't know if you guys can hear her. So how have you guys been this last couple of weeks? Have you done anything fun? Anything exciting? I mean, obviously we were talking to Kelly. She's going camping next week. That sounds like super lots of fun. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Excuse me just a moment. I need to attend to a cat. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you needed me. I'm going to spin around here. This chair makes horrible noise. It needs to be oiled. Do you need up? Okay, here. Let me help you. Okay. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. Yeah, I know. There you go. Like I said, she's very insistent. Very insistent. One of the other things I did this week was I went over to Office Depot and started looking at a new chair. I found one I liked. Because this one was a cheapo that I bought during the pandemic. It was like the only thing they had. It doesn't have a bottom pad on it. It's just mesh. Extremely uncomfortable. So that's why I have this chair pad on it as well. But the chair pad slides, every which way. And well, let's just say the chair pad is not the same size as my bottom. Okay, we'll go with that. Probably more than you needed to know. And then this lumbar support here doesn't move up, and I need it to be up higher. So I've been looking at other chairs, and I've been hemming and hawing about buying a new one. So I went over to Office Depot and checked out them, and I did find one that I liked. The only thing I didn't like about it was the arms on it. I like having arms. I don't know why, but I do. I like having arms. I like having something to rest my arms on, especially when I'm doing my office work on the other side of the room here. the thing that I didn't like was these were too close together. So it's like, I mean, I'm not a little girl. I'm kind of wide, and the arms didn't move out any further. So they were kind of like pinching me, and I didn't like that. And I knew that if I was going to be sitting in this chair for, you know, 6 or 8 hours, especially when I'm working from home, I wanted to make sure it was super comfortable. So I'm still looking. If you guys have any recommendations on chairs that you like, um, and you are part of our Facebook group, please put a picture of it in the link in our Facebook group, as well as the name of the chair, so I can take a look at it. I'm not necessarily against paying, a little bit of a higher price for a good, decent chair, especially since I do a lot of work from home. But I want to be able to sit in it before I buy it. So like a lot of people buy their chairs online, which is fine, but I want to be able to sit in it to make sure that it's what I want before I pay the price for it. So, but if you guys have a nice comfy chair that you guys work with or that you sit in and you're willing to share that information with me, I'd love to hear more about it. Kelly says, yes, it pops up, raise the roof, and pull out the sides. Oh, okay, yeah. I grew up camping. My dad had a camper. It was a pop-up camper. It was like the sides would pull out and the top would pull up. Yeah, we didn't call it a tent camper. We called it a pop-up camper, but that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I grew up with one of those. I have footage of it from camping in April. Oh, that sounds like fun. Brenda says, just bought hubby a gaming chair on Amazon Prime Day. He likes it. Awesome, Brenda. Awesome. See, the only thing about buying a chair on Amazon is like I said, I'd like to be able to sit in it first before I buy one. So if there's somewhere I can go, like, that's why I went over to Office Max too, was I did sit in a couple of the gaming chairs in Office Max. And there was one of them that wasn't so bad, but like I'm just built weird, you know. So like I said, the lumbar support, I need to be able to move that up high because I need lumbar support up here, way up here, instead of down low where most people have it. So that's the only thing that I hesitate with the gaming chair is there's a lot of customization, but I've found that you can't really move the lumbar support. But I'm glad that he really likes it. That's awesome that he really likes it because those gaming chairs are made for 8 to 10 to 12 hour sitting. So they're absolutely made for sitting in that long. And I'm not against a gaming chair. I just haven't really found one that fits me yet, or that I fit in maybe. But I'm glad that he likes it. I love these fabrics. They're so bright and cheerful. Oh, speaking of fabrics, last night, and I saw a couple of you there, so you can't deny it. Last night, I decided. Now I've followed the Soya brothers for ages, but last night I actually decided to sit down and watch their entire fabric destash. Yeah, I won't be doing that again. Not because it wasn't so much fun, but because it was really expensive for me. Because I found a bunch of things that I really liked at super low prices. Yeah, their prices were just awesome. So I've bought a bunch of new fabrics that'll be coming in. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them yet, which is not me. Normally, you guys know this. I normally do not buy fabrics just to have in a stash. I normally, because I don't have anywhere to stash fabrics. So usually I buy fabrics with a project in mind. So like this fabric line, I bought the whole thing. I bought the backing, the binding, the whole thing, knowing that I was going to make this specific project with it. That's usually what I do is I find fabric I like, then I find a pattern that I'll like to go with it, and I buy everything I need to go in one project. So for me to just buy fabric is just, it's not me. But some of these fabrics they were screaming at me that they needed to come home. They needed to come to my home. so I ended up spending a little bit more money than I wanted to, but I think I got some really great deals, and we will use it. We'll use it for some projects. I don't know what projects yet, but we'll use it for some projects for sure. So I got 2 or 3 yard bundles, 2 or 3 jelly rolls, and one of their mystery yardage bundles. So Worst case scenario, if there's something that I don't like, I'll pay it forward and I'll put it in one of my giveaways. Because I do random giveaways on my channel. You just never know when I'm going to do one. It's usually after the end of a project, but not always. Sometimes I just have random stuff that in my stash that I know I'm not going to use anymore, so I'd rather pay it forward. So yeah, I try to do things like that as often as I can. And of course, I do the subscriber giveaways after we've reached every 100 goal. So right now we're working towards our 200 goal right here. We already hit our 100 subscriber goal, so now we're working on our 200. I set the goal for the end of September, I think. But, you know, who knows? We'll see if we get there or not. If not, that's okay. We'll just keep pushing it back. But once we get to 200, then I'll put a big giveaway together. It's usually some random fabric pieces. I don't do any scrap fabric in those giveaways. Sometimes it's a completed project that we did on the channel that I just decided that after it was completed, it was something I wasn't going to be able to finish. Or I shouldn't say completed. It's usually a semi-complete project. Sometimes it's something that I'm just not, I know I'm not going to finish. Like maybe it's a quilt top or a table runner top or things like that. I know I'm not going to be able to finish it, or I don't have anyone in mind that I want to give it to, so I usually include that in a subscriber giveaway. Sometimes it'll be some random notions that I have. Who knows? I try and make it fun. Alright, so that stack there is done, so we're just going to keep going here. So I'm just randomly selecting fabrics, just trying to kind of trying to make sure that I have a light and a dark. You know, it's not always super obvious because all of these fabrics are so bright and cheerful. There really is no light or dark fabric, but trying my best. All right, Kelly, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Have a great day. Thanks so much. All right, let's see. Speaking of giveaways, I got one for you guys. I have some yardage here, and I have no idea how much yardage it is. It might be a yard, it might be a yard and a half. It might be 2.5 yards. Who knows? I have some yardage and some cut pieces from the backing of our Yellow Brick Road quilt that I'm going to be giving away today. I'm going to be giving this away today. So let me go ahead and get that giveaway started. Give me just a second here to get that going. You would think I would be more prepared for this, but I'm absolutely not. I like to do things kind of on a whim. So then that way, if you know, if we're there, we're there. If we're not, we're not. So give me just a second here, guys. Cloudbot. Giveaways. Custom. About an hour. Yep. All right. Giveaway has started. If you do exclamation point giveaway in chat, you should be entered to win. Somebody can do that for me just to make sure it's working. The last time we did this didn't work very well. So one of you wants to try and enter in there. Exclamation point giveaway in chat. There we go. Thank you, Mary Jane. Yep, it's working. Awesome. All right, I just like to make sure that it's working, and then I click back over. Congrats, guys. Good luck to you. It'll be about an hour, so it will run until 12:03, and then you might be entered to win. So like I said, it is yardage, but I can't say that what type of yardage it is. So it's not a pre-cut of any kind, but it is cut pieces. So there's probably one piece in here that's at least a yard. It might even be a yard and a half. And then there's some other pieces in here that are pretty big cut pieces. They're not little. So yeah, so there's probably, I don't know, like a pound-ish or so. But that's just the backing fabric that we used on the yellow brick road quilt. I will have the scrap fabric for the yellow brick road quilt. There was a ton of scrap fabric from that quilt. Oh my goodness, so much, because I had to buy extra fabric because we ran out, remember? So yeah, so there's a ton of fabric on that one. So I'm going to probably have that one in another couple of weeks. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Like I said, I try and do my giveaways at random. I try not to promote them. I just kind of, sometimes I give you guys a little bit of a hint on my Facebook page, sometimes not. So make sure, if you are a subscriber to that, make sure you pay attention to those, because sometimes I give you a hint. Sometimes. I like to try and keep the bots away, so that's why I do everything at random. So make sure you do, if you're going to enter to win, you must be within the continental United States. I do apologize for that. Right now I cannot ship to Canada or Mexico or any of those other places, unfortunately. I'm working on that. So, exclamation point giveaway. And don't forget about those thimbles. You guys are also earning thimbles. So it's just basically a points program that I run inside of my chat. So as you're watching, you are earning thimbles, and then you can use those thimbles towards prizes. You can also earn some extra thimbles by playing our mini games. We have one that's called the Heist game, and then it's basically just a luck of the draw kind of game. And then we also have a slot machine game as well that you can play. If you do exclamation point heist in chat, you can start that. It's exclamation point heist space and then the amount of thimbles you're willing to risk. If you need to know how many thimbles you've got, do exclamation point thimbles in chat. Try and play a little bit of fun games with you guys while we're all sitting here in chat. Good morning, Chloe. I didn't see you sneak in there. Good morning. Good luck to all of our entrants. Looks like chat's kind of blowing up with the giveaway. That's fine. That's the whole point of it. Just kind of picking pieces at random here. But yeah, I don't do giveaways on every single live stream. I just kind of do them at random. And the pieces that I've purchased from Soya, you know, once it's hard to see them on the little computer TV screen sometimes. So if it turns out it's something that I don't like or something I won't use, I will throw those in a giveaway as well. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. Also, speaking of things going on this week, there will not be a regular video on Thursday this week. I ran out of time yesterday trying to get some things recorded, so that's an unfortunate thing. Although our next Cotton Cuts project has shipped. I got the notification for that, so hopefully by next weekend I will have that one and we'll be able to start the recording sessions for that one, so that's exciting. Plus we are still working on our So Sweet quilt with those blue colors. They are so pretty. I was really worried. When I purchased that fabric line, or that, I have hiccups, I'm sorry, that colorway, that I wasn't going to like it because there's a lot of white in it, and I'm not a big fan of white fabric, just because I'm just not a big fan of white. It just gets dirty too easily, in my opinion. My husband is the one that had actually picked out that colorway for me because I couldn't decide. There was just so many of them to choose from, and I just couldn't decide, so I let him pick. So he's the one that picked out the blue, and I was hesitant about it, but now that I'm actually making the pieces, I'm really, really liking it. Really, really liking it. Oh, Chloe's trying to start a heist. That's super fun. Chloe, make sure you put a space between heist and the number. So it's exclamation point heist space and then a number. And then you'll be able to get that started. It's just another fun way to earn some points. Right now we have that random fact hoarder up there. Once you get to 10,000 points, you can trade those in trade your points in for a fat quarter. I'm going to totally run out of fabric here. Or at least these colors if I'm not careful. So you need to start here with these. Looks like I have a lot more pink fabric than I have cooler tones, the blues and the greens. So I'm going to end up with a couple of pieces here that aren't going to go well. But we'll see. I think as long as we're kind of random about it, it should be fine. There you go, Chloe. There you go. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. I hope you win. Alright. So we are working on the mix and match pattern, which is a free pattern by Donna Jordan. I put a link, I tagged the link up there if you guys are interested in it. We started with a layer cake, but you can do it with charm packs. We took one layer cake and took 30 of the pieces, 28 of the pieces. I don't remember now. But we took them, we cut them in fours, and that made our charm pack. And now we are just sewing those. We are starting on step 1. This is what the block is going to look like. That's what the block looks like. It's really fun. Really bright and cheerful. I love these fabrics. This is a Whimsical Daisy fabric. So pretty. So pretty. Donna Jordan, or Jordan Fabrics had offered this as a pre-cut pack, because it doesn't actually come as one from the manufacturer, but Jordan Fabrics created one for us, so I was able to get it that way. Step 1 is basically just, after obviously you cut all the pieces, step 1 is basically just sewing up both sides of the charm packs together, and then we're going to, cut them in half and trim them. So that'll be fun. Just randomly trying to pick pieces here. There's usually no rhyme or reason to how I do things, because I don't do real well when it's the same thing every time. I get kind of bored. I try to pick fabrics that are non-directional, so then that way I don't have to stress myself out about that. And for the most part, they're usually pretty small designs, although this one is fairly large, but I think it'll go okay. I think it'll be fine. Just trying to randomize my selections here. Oh my, Brenda, you're going in big time. Brenda likes that heist game. She's pretty competitive. I know when Lucas is here, it gets a little spicy. They're always sweet to each other though, and that's all I ask from anyone. But yeah, if you guys have not checked out that So Yeah live streams, they're so much fun. And there's a lot of really great deals in there too. Although I will say they were offering 2 rolls of the 1144 yard spools of the Aurifil thread, which I have a couple of those rolls, and I just wanted to give you guys a little inside tip. They were offering 2 rolls for $22, which is still a great deal compared to standard price. Regular price I think is like $13.99 a piece for those, so $11 a piece is still a great deal. But and I know I've mentioned it before, Waywick, WAWAK, has that same spool for $8.99. It's either $7.99 or $8.99 a roll. So yeah. So you guys might want to check that out if you use Aurifil thread. I do not use Aurifil thread unless it's something that came with a kit. It's not my go-to, but I do know a lot of people that it is their go-to. So trying to save you guys as much money as I can. I'm not sponsored by Waywick or anything like that. They have great prices, so I just wanted to share it with you guys. I think that that's kind of the point of the community is to share these tips and tricks and great deals with each other. But the fabric prices from Soya, oh my goodness, so inexpensive compared to, especially with the way prices are right now. Oh Lord, they're just so expensive. Oh, congratulations, Chloe and Brenda. Both of you. Congratulations on winning that round. You can wait 5 minutes and try again. That's a really quick way to earn up those points to get that random fat quarter sent to you. So, super fun. Congratulations. Gosh, look at these butterflies. Aren't they just, I don't know if you guys can see them or not, but they're just so adorable. So cute. I saw Becca was on yesterday with the Soya brothers. She snatched up a fabric line before I could grab it. It's a purple batik yardage pack. She snatched that up before I could. Congratulations to her. I was a little bitter about it, I will be honest. Yes, Brenda, I did. I did see that you got the Tula collection last night. I saw so I said, I saw some people over there and they can't hide. But yes, I did see that you won that. Congratulations to you for that. She was able to snatch up a Tula Pink collection, which was really inexpensive. So congrats for that. Yeah, I saw you there. I saw Snow Bunny was there. I saw Vicky. Vicky was there too. I have the Nova EPP, so I needed the thinner thread. Nova EPP. Sorry, Brenda, what's a Nova EPP? I'm not sure. Yeah, Chloe, I don't remember the name of the collection. Brenda, what was the name of the collection that you ended up with from Tula? I don't remember what it was. It was pretty though. I remember that. They had a K Facet kit that showed up too. So yeah, so I'll probably do a, I don't know, a unboxing or something when that stuff comes in, just so you guys can see my haul. I don't know. The unboxing videos don't seem to do as well on the channel as some of the other stuff, but that's okay. Ah, la la la. Just grabbing random pieces here. I'm trying to keep it as scrappy and random as I can. I know it's not, super big deal, but just trying. I finished the Yellow Brick Road quilt over the weekend. Or not over the weekend, but during the week since I was home all week. I actually finished. I put the binding on that one and then threw it in the washing machine. It is amazing. It looks so pretty. I posted pictures of it, the top to it, on my Facebook group, on our Facebook group. Once we finished that, but it's so cool. I love the border. That big daisy border all the way around is so cool. I really, really like that. I was really happy with the way that turned out. I'm so sorry. I have the hiccups. I don't know why. But yeah, that was really a lot of fun. I enjoyed making that one actually. I just cut up pieces for, like I was telling you guys, I wanted to do a Christmas in July project. Well, it turns out it's going to end up being a Christmas in August because it took too long to cut up the pieces. But I finished cutting up all the pieces yesterday, so I'm probably going to start recording that next weekend. But it's basically the foundation paper piecing project that I've been telling you guys about. The Christmas, it's a Christmas quilt that came in the Jolly box for Fat Quarter Shop last year. Not this year's, but last year's Jolly box. And it has the So Emma foundation paper pieces. So I wanted to try to do that. And I really have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm going to record it so you guys can see what a mess I make. So it's going to be another project on another video project like we did the Cotton Cuts table runner. It'll be kind of the same thing. It'll be multiple videos working with the same project. There are 2 different blocks on that one. One of them is using the foundation paper piecing as a flying geese, and the other one is a triangle or flying geese, but not using the paper. So I really need tea quilts to come up earlier, keep me off. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, they're gonna get me in trouble. So I'm not definitely not something I'm gonna be able to watch every week because otherwise I'm gonna run out of space really, really fast. Yeah, but I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So I might watch it and just like not sign into the chat. Then that way I can't buy anything. Maybe I'll do that. But they do it every week. My gosh, every week. I can't imagine some of these people buying stuff every week. Oh, Lord. I do not make stuff that fast. But I'm really excited for the pieces that I did get. I love batik fabrics. They're one of my favorites. I love the designs on them. So I was able to pick up a couple of batik fabric things. And like I said, if it turns out that there's something that I don't like, I will pay it forward to you guys in a giveaway. We'll have to wait and see how that works out. Yeah, Brenda got the Tula thread collection. She said she didn't know, she wasn't sure the name of the thread collection, but she got the thread collection. Katie says I had to turn my notifications off for them too. It was too easy to spend money. Yes, it was really easy to spend money on that. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I just happened to catch it, and I've seen it before a few times. Yeah, I need to be careful. So, but I'm excited to see what those pieces look like and try and find some projects. I might actually post a couple of the colorways on our Facebook group and get some suggestions from you guys on what projects to make with those. So make sure you keep an eye on our Facebook group. If you're not already subscribed to our Facebook group, you can do !FB in chat to join. It is a private group, so you do have to answer. I think there's one question, and then you have to be approved. But it's not that big of a deal. We post pictures of the projects we're working on, stuff like that. Every once in a while, I'll share a funny meme that's sewing related, of course. It's fun stuff. It's fun stuff over there. I'm going to put these 2 together because that could be fun. Brenda says, the replays are great. Next day is safe. Amen. Yes, absolutely, Brenda. I am with you there. Yes, the replays are perfect. Because then you can't buy anything anymore. Wow, Brenda said 20 extra small spools, all cotton, 50 weight, $94. That's not bad at all. Some of their kits yesterday were really inexpensive too. They had the one that was their quilt that was behind them, and the kit was only like $100, which is really cheap because that was probably a queen. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, you guys can see my hair color. See the blonde. You can see the stripe there. It is a little lighter, a little brighter. Gives it a little more depth, and it's shorter too. So she cut like, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches off. So that's why it's up the way it is today, because it was so warm in here this morning. So warm. So, yep. She makes me look pretty. Hi, Sandra. Good morning. I thought I saw you yesterday on the Soya channel. Were you on the Soya channel yesterday? Good morning, and thank you for joining us. We're doing a giveaway. Make sure you do exclamation point giveaway in chat to join in. You do have to be within the continental United States, and you do have to be present to win. And a subscriber. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Chloe says, I bought some Aurifil thread from Soya a month or so ago, and there was a sale and a mystery fat quarter bundle. It was fabulous. Yeah, they were doing thread again last night too, Chloe. They were doing 2 rolls of Aurifil white thread for $22, which is a really great price. But I know I told you guys before, the Waywick fabric, the Waywick website has fabric even cheaper than that. They have it for gosh, I want to say it's like $7 or $8.99 a roll, a spool. So make sure you check that out if you haven't already. Sorry guys, my nose is all gross. Alright, I think there's enough here on the needle for now. We'll flip these over. Oh good, Sandra, I'm glad you got it. I thought I saw you yesterday on the Soya. We were just talking about the Soya D-stash yesterday. It's the first time I've ever participated in one, and you know, it was a very expensive participation. But I thought I saw you there. Maybe it was a different Sandra. Sandra says, no, I wasn't there. Oh, well, it must have been a different Sandra then. No worries. No worries. My goodness, there's more back here than I thought. There we go. We're just working on our mix and match, flipping these over. So we're sew up one side, and then we flip them over and sew up the other. I just kind of doing a bunch of them, and then I flip them over and sew the other side, kind of in a row here. This fabric line is called Whimsical Daisy. It's really pretty. Super bright, cheerful colors. And I've got a black background that we're going to be using with it. It's going to go in between these blocks. Super fun. Sandra says, I was working on the long arm yesterday. Sandra, I'm hoping that means you were working on a project on the long arm and not fixing it. Gosh, that would be terrible if you had to fix it. Good morning, Marie. No, don't be sorry for being late. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Not a problem. Not a problem. We're doing a giveaway. So if you do exclamation point giveaway in chat, we're giving away. You guys entered the giveaway and didn't even see what we were giving away. We're giving away some yardage, some spare yardage, and some cuts of the background fabric for the Yellow Brick Road. It's a black fabric with white daisies with yellow centers. The daisies are about I don't know, 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. It's pretty busy fabric, but it's great for as a background. The yardage, I can't tell you exactly how much yardage is there. I opened it up and it looked like it was probably about a yard to a yard and a half, maybe. But it is full length fabric, so I think it's 44 inches. And then there's some spare piece cut in here as well. So we're giving that away today. I love the fact that you guys entered the giveaway and didn't even know what you were winning. You're like, I don't care. I love that. That's great. But that's what we're giving away today. That'll pull at about 12:05, about 5 after 12. We'll have that one. Sandra says, yes, quilting a quilt of valor. Oh, those are so pretty. So pretty. I got the Liberty box from Fat Quarter Shop, and I just got the extra fabric I needed for that, so we're going to do that on the channel at some point too. And I was just telling the others here that I just finished, I was hoping to do a Christmas in July project, but it's going to end up being a Christmas in August because I kind of ran out of days in July. So it'll be a Christmas in August, but it's going to be the Jolly box from Fat Quarter Shop last year. That project, we're going to make that in some videos on the channel. I was thinking about doing it on the live stream because it is a full-size quilt, but I think I'm just going to do a couple of videos on it. And then also our Piazza is shipped. Clue 1 has shipped. I got the notification yesterday, so it has shipped, and we should be seeing that one maybe by next weekend. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. But so I'm really excited to see what's in there. So I'll do Clue 1 for that one coming up. I know that Sean from the sewing guy. What is the name of his channel? It's terrible. I know that Sean is also doing Piazza. So if you don't follow him, make sure you do ! Sean in chat. You can get a link to his channel. I think it's the Sew Guy. The Sew Guy. I think that's the name of his channel. I don't know. He's been amazingly supportive of this channel lately. He's been putting a link to my channel in the description box for all of his clues. He's been amazing, just absolutely amazing, and I need to promote him more because if you guys don't already, please go over to his channel and follow him. Yes, thank you, Marie. Go over and follow him just even as a way to say thank you for supporting me. So if you guys haven't already, like I said, I think if you do ! Sean in chat, I think it's SEAN in chat, or it might be the guy who sews. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look now. If you do one of those in chat, it'll show up for you. Yes, Marie, that's the name of his channel. The Guy Who Sews. Yes, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I need to start making like a little cheat sheet over here so you guys can't see it of everybody's names, and because I forget them. Oh my gosh, Marie's gonna be doing some quilting on her domestic machine. Oh, like. Really, Marie? I didn't realize he gotten 1,000 subscribers. That is awesome. That means that his channel can become monetized now. That is so awesome for him. So awesome. So yeah, if you guys have not gone over and subscribed to his channel already, please do. Even as a way to just say thank you for supporting my channel, because he is amazing. He is super sweet and supportive. Yeah. Yeah, Sean from the Sew Guys. The Guy Who Sews, yeah. Yeah, it's super, super amazing. Yep, Kathy's got a link too, Sandra. Thanks for that. Yep. If you're not already following Kathy, make sure you go over there and follow her. She's got some really cool, fun stuff over there. If you do !creators in chat, it'll give you a link to it'll tell you all of the creators that I have links for. It doesn't give you all their links, but it just tells you all the commands for each of the creators, and then that way you can see who's in there. I didn't like the way FMQ on this quilt. I used my walking foot and did decorative stitching around the stars and stripes. I really need to get better at that. This machine is so tiny, you know, the neck on this machine is so tiny that it makes it really difficult for me to do any type of FMQ on a larger scale projects. I have some table runner projects, and you guys, well, you probably can't see it with the chat window, but I still have that table runner there that I need to put together. Once I sandwich it, I'm going to try and do some stenciling with it because I have a bunch of stencils. So I actually want to try to do some stenciling on it and see if it works out, because that's something I've never done too. I like to try new things, you know, kind of challenge myself. I'm not an expert by any means, so I like to try and learn new ways to do things. Brenda says, seems like all the generous people grow fast. You're so sweet to have all your giveaways and games. Oh, Brenda, you are so kind. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Yep. Thank you, Sandra. Yep, that's creators. Yep. So those are all of the commands that you can use for the links that I have for other people in the chat. Looking to see. Yeah, Sean is in there. So it's exclamation point Sean to follow his channel. Tracy's in there, so you can do exclamation point Tracy's in there. Kelly's there, so if you want to follow Kelly, make sure you go follow her. She does some amazing stuff. I watched a couple of her videos over the week, during this last week. She's so funny. Make sure you go follow her. Yeah, absolutely, Kelly. I absolutely agree with you guys. It seems like the really kind ones do have their channels grow. I wish that I could get 2 more of the channels, that I could watch more of the channels and support the other creators as much as I could. I wish I had more time to do that. So I try to do it when I can, but I'm not always able to catch their live streams, which is really where, you know, I can support them the most. But I do try to watch every video. I try to like and comment on their videos, because the YouTube algorithm, the computer program that puts our channel and our videos in front of, you know, strangers, basically, looks at things like liking and subscribing to new videos, commenting in the chat when there is a chat available, you know, and comments on the stream or on the videos as well. So it looks at all those things. So every time that you engage with the channel, it's basically just engagement within the channel. Anytime you do any of that, it's super supportive to the creator, and it really helps them out, and it helps put their stuff in front of more people. I mean, I'm still blown away that we have 115 subscribers. I'm blown away by that. And so every new subscriber, you guys don't see it, but every time, so I get notifications when a new subscriber shows up. Sometimes, not always, but I'll get a notification when a new subscriber shows up on the channel, and I get so excited. My husband is so annoyed with me. I'm like, hey, I got another subscriber. He gets so annoyed with me. But I do. I am truly grateful for each and every single one. I have so much fun on this channel, and so much fun with you guys, and meeting other creators and talking to them on the chats and things. It's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun with it, so I'm really loving it. Sandra says, looks like this group follows the same group, the regulars. Amen. Yep, they do. Yep, and you know what? That's great. You know, having regulars on the channel is always a great thing. It makes things a little bit easier. And I do try to keep an eye out for any new people in the channel, so I can make sure to say hello to them. I try to say hello to everybody. Marie says, it's really hard to watch everyone. I'm so behind this weekend. I just love them all. Tiffany's t-shirt quote was amazing. Oh, she's just amazing on everything she does. Everything she touches is amazing. Tiffany, yeah. But I watched replays for everyone, and Sean's interview was great too. I tried to catch Sean's interview. I caught part of it. So part of it was really great. The part that I was able to catch was really great, but I have to go back and finish watching the rest of it. But yeah, I was able to catch a little bit of it. And he does He has videos early on Saturday mornings. Really early Saturday mornings, like 7 a.m. or something crazy. And I think that's because he might be, like, I'm not sure where he's located. I want to say he's not in the U.S., but I could be wrong. But he's super sweet, amazing supporter of the channel. I have no idea what I'm doing here, guys. I'm just randomly picking fabrics. But yeah, he's great. He's really, really great. If you guys haven't already, please go over there and subscribe to his channel. And that is super exciting. I didn't realize he had made 1,000 subscribers. That I'm gonna have to pop over there and give him a little congrats, because that is super exciting. He's in Virginia. Oh, okay. Oh, so he's in the same state as Becca then. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. It was like, obviously he has a little bit of an accent, so I guess I made a false assumption. I shouldn't do things like that. I try not to. But yeah, he's super, super sweet. Eastern time, yeah. Yeah, for me it's super early. It's like 7:30 in the morning for me. I am not, no offense to Sean. He's super sweet, but I am not up that early on a Saturday morning. I try not to be. If I am up that early on a Saturday morning, there are problems. There are problems. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, yeah, he sounded like he had an Australian accent, but the times that he was on wasn't Australian time, so I wasn't sure. But I'm glad that you guys cleared that up for me. Thank you for that. I'm glad that it makes more sense now. I didn't want to be rude and ask. But yeah, later today, after the stream is over, I'm going to go back and finish watching the rest of his interview. I did not get a chance to watch the rest of it yesterday. Marie says, love his accent. Yeah, I'm with you. I got it. Yeah. Australia, New Zealand. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Streamlabs just reminding everybody we are doing that giveaway. If you haven't already entered, you do need to be local to the United States. I'm sorry about that. Continental United States. And a subscriber of the channel. And you'll need to do exclamation point giveaway in chat to be entered to win. Marisa's just ask any of us, Danny. We can fill you in. Well, that's why we have these conversations, Marie. The only bad part is they're being recorded, so Sean comes back and watches. I hope I don't offend him. I really hope I don't offend him. Like I said, I think his channel is amazing. I love the fact that he's not on Australian time, but that's why I was really confused. I'm like, is he in the States? Is he not? I mean, I don't want to ask because I don't want to be rude. I'm trying really hard not to be rude. So yeah, it's funny. I just hope he's not offended. Super sweet. He really is super sweet. He mentioned something about a collab with our block of the months, which could be a lot of fun. That intimidates me a little bit because he's such, so much better at YouTube than I am. I'm still trying to figure it all out. I'd be honored to do something like that. I'm just not sure if I would be able to hold up. If I'd be able to keep up with him. So, who knows? We'll see. There's always time for that. That could be fun. Still trying to earn my stripes in the YouTube creator community. Gotta earn your stripes, right? Sandra says, yesterday was a long day. Started with Sean at 5 a.m. and ended up with Pieces of Love and Quilting at 9:30. Oh my goodness. That was a long day, Sandra. That was a very long day. I appreciate the fact that you're here with us this morning. Because I probably still would have been asleep. So I appreciate that. Okay. Still working through these charm squares. Just sewing up both sides. And then we gotta slice them all in half and then trim them down. And then we gotta slice them on the diagonal. So lots of steps here. But the one thing I do like is there's not a lot of pieces. Oh my goodness. I told you guys I cut up all the pieces for one of my Christmas in August projects that we're going to be doing. There are so many pieces. It took forever. It was like I was cutting pieces for 2 hours a day for probably 4 days, trying to get them all together. Brenda asked, do I have to be present to win? Preferably, yeah. I just like to know that you're there so that you can, But Brenda, I mean, I know you. I know you. You know me. We've conversed before. So if you do win, um, I'll let it go. But for someone who hasn't contacted me before, I prefer that they know they won and contact me right away. But yeah, if you're not there, we usually give you a few minutes to join in. We'll see how it goes. If you win, we'll figure it out then. Okay, Brent? Don't you worry. I prefer that everybody be present to win, just so that I know that you are here and that you are actually a supporter of the channel and not a bot. But we know Brenda's not a bot, so because I mean I've already blocked her once. An accident. It was an accident. I promise I don't do things like that anymore. Sandra says, my alarm didn't go off for yours this morning. I have to check out why. I accidentally turned it off. Dang. Oh my gosh, Sandra, you have an alarm set for my live stream? That is so kind of you. So sweet. Thank you. I'm really honored that you have an alarm set. That my stream is that important to you that you set an alarm to make sure you don't miss it. That's really, really sweet. Thank you. I am honored. We are down to the last pieces here. Brenda says, have you tried the Acorn pressing potion? It really is amazing. Brenda, I have no idea what that is. What is that? Yeah, I don't know what that is. No problem, Brenda, no problem. What is an acorn pressing potion? I need to know. What is this? Sandra says, I try not to miss you. Oh, you are so sweet. You really are. So kind. You guys are amazing. I have so much fun with you guys. I look forward to these live streams just because I get to talk with you guys and interact. And even when I'm posting my videos and you guys leave comments, it's so amazing. It really makes my day. You guys have done amazing work with my mental health, and you don't even know that you've done it. And I really can't thank you guys enough for that. Mary Jane says, I use it. Okay, so it's obviously some type of a tool. Somebody tell me what it is. An acorn pressing potion. I'm going to need to figure out what that is. It's the solution that Stephanie Stitches uses on pressing seams flat. Is it something she makes, or is it something that she buys? Is it like a homemade starch kind of thing, or? I use Best Press because that's just kind of what I've always, been told to use. But if there's something different out there that works better, that's something she sells. Okay, well then I'm gonna need to go check it out, see if I can get a small container of it and try it out for you guys. Because if it's something that's that awesome, then I need to try it out. I don't know all these things, so I need to figure it out. She sells it on her shop. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to check out the. I'm gonna have to check her shop out after this and see if I can. Oh, it's this thing. Oh, I have one. Know what you're talking about now. Yes, I have one. I have used it. It does work really well on the seams. Now I know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, she gave us this in one of her project boxes. Not this last one, but the one before that. Yes, I do use that for seams. It does make a huge difference. I don't use it all the time because I found it to be a little tedious on every single seam. But if I know I have a thicker seam or a fabric that's just not laying flat, I will definitely use it then. Yes, I know what you guys are talking about now. I'm like, what are we talking about? I didn't realize that was a name. If you had said pressing pen, I probably would have figured it out. But yeah, no, I have one. I have one. And then I have the solution as well. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't use it on every single seam, but I do use it, like, when we do the triangles later, I'll probably use it then, because on the more difficult ones where they don't want to lay flat, yes, absolutely. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Sorry, it took me a minute. But yes, she does sell that on her channel, and it does work really, really well. It does. Yes, Mary Jane. Yes, it makes them lay super flat. Super flat. Yes. Yes, in fact, I don't know if it's in the video or not, but the Valentine's Day project box that we did, because that came in the Valentine's Day project box from Stephanie Stitches. So if I know I used it on the project, but I'm not sure if it made it into any of the videos when I was pressing it. But after the stream, check out my Valentine's Day project box videos, and it might be in there. Because I know I used it on every seam on that project, and that's when I figured out that on some of the fabric, it really wasn't necessary. I didn't feel it like it was necessary to use it because I think that the seams lay flat on their own. But when I'm having struggles getting a fabric to lay flat, I think I ran out of bobbin. When I'm having troubles getting a seam to lay flat, I will use it then. Yeah, I literally ran out of bobbin with, let me show you guys, this much left to go. There's this much from where my fingertip is to here. That's how much I had left. Figures. And I ran out of bobbin. Figures. Do I have another one? I don't think I do, actually. Nope, I don't have another one. So I'm going to have to run some bobbins. Alright. So I guess we're going to be making a couple bobbins. Yes. Yes. Now I know what you guys are talking about. I don't feel so out of place, no. Yes, it does an amazing job for seams that you're having a hard time getting to press. So I do have it. That's why it's right there. I grab it when I need it, but I don't use it on every single seam. But we probably will use it when we do the triangles because those are kind of a pain and they didn't really lay very well. So I'm fairly certain when I did these 2 blocks, I used it. So yes, I do know what you're talking about now. And Yvette uses it on all of her paper piecing too. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but she does it on all of her paper piecing. The bobbin one. Yes, Andrea, yep, the bobbin one. This go round. We won this one. Yes, it'll get pretty expensive to use on everything. Oh wow, you've already have to purchase it on the refill bottle. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like it lasted. I was able to refill the pen twice for the entire project, so it did last a decent amount. But that was a table runner too. It wasn't a full size project, so I agree. I think it would be a little expensive. So I always run 2 bobbins at a time. It's just kind of my thing. So I've run out of this bobbin, so I'm going to run this one, and then I'll run one more. And then I'll put the extra one in the bin. Usually I have the plastic bins here. You guys know that I use my plastic bins for all my projects. And I usually keep 2 bobbins at a time. What to do with my squizzers? Here we go. Good morning, Anne. Thank you so much for joining us. Good morning. Welcome to the channel. I don't think I've seen you in here before, so good morning. Welcome. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. You said you're from the Oregon coast. Nice and cool here. Oh, I am jealous, girl. I am jealous. Although it is going to be beautiful today. It's going to be in the 80s today. 83 is going to be the high over here. I'm in northern Illinois, a southwest suburb of Chicago. I am looking for my little thingies. I have them over there. I'm a southwest suburb of Chicago, so it gets nasty here. Did you guys hear the bobbin fall? Yeah, I heard it too. It's on the floor. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. So it can get pretty nasty here, although it's beautiful right now. But good morning. Welcome. This group is amazing. I'm not being biased at all. We were just talking about a notion that Stephanie Stitches has introduced to us called the Acorn pressing pen. She had a giveaway. She included it in one of her project boxes in February. We were just discussing it. I've heard that, a vinegar solution. And it also sets the fabric color too. I've heard that too. I would just be worried that it would get too wet. But I guess, how would it be applied though, Brenda? How would you apply that vinegar solution? Do you have like a pen or something that you use? Because I have heard that. And that's kind of what I thought you guys were referring to, like some type of homemade. I guess I just didn't put the two together. Just winding my second bobbin. I lost the bobbin race. I had like half an inch left to go. It happens, you know. We're all there. So yeah, just winding. I like to wind 2 bobbins at a time. I thought I had. I don't know where it went. Hold on, guys. I am not prepared to be winding bobbins today. I should have done this beforehand. I have bought a bunch of new. You guys are probably laughing at me. I've bought a bunch of new bobbin and thread holder stuff because I was like, they were everywhere and they were making me crazy. So I bought new bobbin clips. So I have these, which have been working really well. They're like these little like rubber silicone things. They work really well. But I found that they stretch out, and then once they stretch, they don't go back, which is really annoying. So I found these work better. I have found, because these clip on the outside of the bobbin and just kind of hold the thread in place. They don't really clamp onto the thread, whereas these other ones clamp onto the thread. So these just hold on the outside, and I found that I like those better. And then I've also bought, this is just a little pack I bought from Amazon. They also came with the holders, so like you put it on the, I have a couple of them here. See, it just clips on to the top. You know, you put the bobbin on it, and then it clips into the thread. And then I also have these little rubber things. So the Aurifil, there's nowhere to wrap at least I can't find anywhere to wrap the loose thread around. So that's why I like these for the Aurifil ones. But I use Gutermann for the most part. And Gutermann's got the little thing on the end where you just kind of wrap it around the bottom. So I don't need it for all of them, but I do use it for some of them. Brenda says, be right back. No problem. No problem. Marie says, yes, use the pen. They sell empty ones on Amazon. Oh, so it's like a felt tip. Okay, gotcha. Right. Okay, so this will be, I can put a clamp on the extra one. It's alright. So I always wind 2 bobbins at the same time, just kind of for my own sanity. I'm going to put that one in here so that I have it. I always also keep 2 rolls of thread, at least 2 rolls, sometimes more than that, in my project bin. This roll is, I wouldn't say it's almost gone yet, but it's getting there. So yeah, we were just discussing here I have it right here, the Acorn Precision Piecing Products Pen. So it's right here. You pull the bottom off and you refill it with solution, and then it's got a nice felt tip on it. And you just push down to let the fluid come through. And you use that, you put that on your seams just before you're pressing, and it makes your seams lay nice and flat. I don't use it on every single seam because it can get really expensive if you have to refill it a lot. I use it just on my really troublesome seams, the ones that really just won't go down. Those are the ones I use it on. So. And we are doing a giveaway. If you're interested, we are giving away some additional yardage pieces that I have from our Yellow Brick Road quilt that we finished up a little bit ago. If you're interested and you are within the continental United States, just do !giveaway in chat. It will enter you to win. We'll pull that one in about 5 more minutes. We will pull that winner. So if you're not already in, make sure you get in on that if you're interested. Let me finish up this piece and then I'll flip it over. Why didn't you guys tell me? Danny, you forgot to rethread the machine. Oy. Sorry for that noise. If you heard that, I think my chin hit the microphone. Sorry for that. I'm still getting used to having this external mic on. There are certain things you're not supposed to do with it, and I'm still learning them. But I think the audio is much better than it was. So, let me finish sewing up this piece. Oh, looks like somebody might have started a heist there. For those of you who are new to the channel, as you're watching the stream, you are earning thimbles, which is basically just a points program. And you can risk those thimbles in a game called Heist. Basically, it's just a random drawing game. You do !heist space and then the amount of thimbles you're willing to risk. You can only risk the amount that you have. So make sure you check your balance first. And then those thimbles, the computer will randomly select winners, and then those thimbles can be used to trade in for prizes later on. Right now we only have one prize available on the channel, and that's a fat quarter, a random fat quarter from my stash for 10,000 points. I think that's high though. I think I'm gonna I keep forgetting to drop it down a little bit, so you guys can actually win that prize. I thought it would be a little bit easier for you guys to get to 10,000 points, but it seems like it. So as you're watching, you're earning thimbles just watching. However, if you are participating in chat, you're also earning a few more. So there's that. I think it's like 2 or 3. So good luck to all of our winners. Good morning, Tracy, again. Welcome back. So glad you can come back. Yes, the giveaway will be here just in just a few minutes as well. But the heist is also going on if you wanted to enter into that. We'll do the giveaway here in another few minutes. I think there's like 1 more minute to enter. So if you haven't already, make sure you get in there quick. ! Giveaway. Oh, spoke too soon. There it is. All right, so we'll go ahead and pull that one in just a minute. So the giveaway has ended. You can no longer enter to win. I will select a winner here in just a moment. Let me just sew up this stack here, and then we'll go ahead and pull that winner while the heist is running. I don't want to confuse Streamlabs by trying to do too many things at one time. Because it gets confused. Excuse me. You do need to be a subscriber to the channel in order to win, so make sure you do hit that subscribe button before I pick a winner. Our next goal is 200 subscribers. So hopefully we'll get there. Oh wow, look at that. Just in time to win the heist. Jeez. Congrats, Tracy and Brenda. Jeez, she says she came back just in time to enter the heist. No, she came back in time just to win it. Congrats. Congrats to you both. Too funny. Alright, a few more and then we'll get that giveaway going. My stream usually runs till about 12:30. I try and do it about a 2-hour stream because any more than 2 hours myself and I have a tendency to kind of nod off. So I'm sure you guys do too. My daughter must have a snack in her room because I can hear my puppy crying. She only cries when Tony brings a snack into her room. You can hear her whining. I don't know if you guys can hear her in the background. Hopefully not, but congrats to you both. 4 more, guys. 4 more, and then we'll get to that giveaway. I just want to finish this up before we get there. Happy. Maurice is happy to contribute to your good luck. Too funny, too funny. You guys are so much fun. So much fun. I need to put more prizes up there, though. I really need to get my tush in gear and get more prizes up there for you guys. Although I do have a lot of fat quarters to give away, so I really need to start giving those away. And who knows what's going to be coming in with our So Yeah mystery box. I did order one of those because I thought that was a lot of fun. It was only $18 for 3 1-yard cuts. So I thought that was still a good deal no matter what they are. So if I don't like them, but I'm told that sometimes they put cash in it too, so you really got to be careful. So I will make sure to look for the cash first before I give away the fabric if I decide to give it away. We'll see what it looks like. I'll probably do, I don't know, maybe I'll do an unboxing video for that. That'll be something fun. Alright, let me just separate these guys and then we will get to that giveaway. So the giveaway is for some yardage, some spare yardage of the backing fabric on our Yellow Brick Road quilt that I just finished this past week. I will have the scrap fabric from that, so the scrap for the top and the borders, I'll have that probably not in next week's live stream, but maybe the week after that, I don't know. My schedule's going to be a little kittywampus here for the next month. My kids are going back to college this month, so the good news is that I don't actually have to take any days off of work to take them to school. The bad news is that it's during Saturdays and Sundays, which is when I usually do my recording and my live streams. So keep an eye on the channel, or if you can, keep an eye on the Facebook page to kind of know what the schedule is going to be like for when I'm going to be able to do lives and when I'm not. Next week, I should be able to do a live stream, but then the next 2 weeks after that, I probably won't be able to just because of, you know, the moving and things like that. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to do any videos either. We're going to have to wait and see how that goes. So, all right, guys, let's see what we got for the giveaway here. Give me a second. The mouse is being dumb. Over here. Oh, not many people entered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 7 people entered. So, all right, guys, good luck to you. And the winner is... Good luck. I'm pushing the button. The winner is Mary Jane. You won again. Congratulations. For those of you who don't know, Mary Jane actually won the 100 subscriber giveaway. She just got that in the mail. She sent me an email. So congratulations again on winning some spare fabric. You just won this black and yellow fabric. So congratulations to you. Mary Jane, if you wouldn't mind, send me an email at sonotanexpert@gmail.com with your address. I know you gave it to me once, but I try not to keep those for privacy reasons. Once I've mailed your project off, I delete those emails, so then that way, just for privacy reasons. So I'm going to need you to email me once more to let me know what that address is, and we'll get that to you. So congrats to you. Hopefully you are here and can say hello, so that I know you got it. Give her a minute to say hello. Is Mary Jane still with us? Does anybody know if she's still here? If she is, she can say hello. That would be great. Just so I know she's here. But anyway, guys, we are done sewing up both sides. So next time we come back, we will be slicing these down the middle and then trimming off the tops. That is step 2. So this is what the block looks like so that everybody can see it. Ta-da! The lighting in here is terrible. I'm sorry. But that's what the block looks like. So there's little bitty triangles here and then bigger hexagon, octagon, trapezoid. I don't know what these pieces are, but I failed geometry. So, but these 2 pieces are here. So maybe this one will be better. You guys can see it a little bit better on this one. Yeah, this one shows up a little bit better on the camera. My camera's terrible. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's what the blocks look like. Hopefully Mary Jane is around. And if she is, I know she's a subscriber of the channel, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave her as the winner. Otherwise, I would have normally picked somebody else if I wasn't aware of anybody there. But I know who she is. Hopefully, she can watch this and she'll send me an email. Worst case scenario, if she doesn't win, if she doesn't get back to me, by next week. Thank you, Anne, so much. If she doesn't get back to me by next week, then we'll just give it away again next week. So then that way, that's kind of the most fair thing to do, I think. Maybe she had to step away, who knows. But she did get back to me pretty quickly with the other winners, the other stuff, so we'll get that. Yes, Marie, I love the colors too. You guys know I like really bright, cheerful colors. These are super bright and cheerful. I love it. If you do exclamation point MM fabric in chat, it'll give you a link to the fabric line. The only place that I think I could find all of the pieces was at fabric.com. I bought the layer cake through Jordan Fabrics when they were offering it as a pre-cut. One of Matt's cuts as a pre-cut, but I don't think they have anymore. I didn't find anymore. So Whimsical Daisy. The pattern is free on Donna Jordan's website. There's a link for that too. If you do exclamation point MM pattern in chat, it's also linked up at the top of the chat box there as well. So yeah, so that's really exciting. Well, guys, I think I was hoping that Mary Jane would have popped in by now to say hi, but that's all right. No big deal. So I think I'm going to let you guys go a little bit early since we finished what we want to. There's no sense in starting on it now because it'll just be halfway done, and I don't like having the little pieces in the binder because they always get lost. So we've sewn up both sides of our fabric. These are our charm squares. We've sewn up both sides, and then next week we're going to slice them down the center and then cut off about a ½ inch off the top. And then we're going to press them press them to the dark side, just like Star Wars, everything's to the dark side. And then we'll get those going. Yeah. But yeah, super cool. I love these. So this is the square, and then you add black squares to it. Let me see if I can show you guys what it looks like. Hold please. Here. It's kind of terrible. The lighting in here is just awful, but you can kind of see what it's going to look like. So it's going to have the black squares in there and then the colored squares. And so it's going to be, those colors are really going to pop against the black background fabric. I've got the black background and then I bought some border fabric to go around the outside. I think I bought hot pink. I bought. Let me check. Okay, so I bought blue fabric. So this blue fabric here that you guys see, this blue is going to be the backing. So that's going to be the back of the quilt. And then I bought some pink fabric that looks like this. This pink one here is the binding. So it'll be a nice, bright, cheerful quilt. So that'll be fun. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate every one of you coming and saying hello. And even if you weren't able to stay on, if you're going to be watching this later, if you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing to the video. Leave a comment down below. All of those interactions really help the channel out. I can't believe we're already at 115 subscribers. Our next goal is for 200 subscribers, and then I'll do another giveaway at 200. I set the goal for the end of September, but there's really no timeline on it. It's just whenever we get to it, I'll just keep extending it out. It just needs a timeline in order to show up on the bar. So super excited for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I can't wait to see what this one looks like. Hopefully by next week we will have our next puzzle mystery quilt, the Piazza. If you guys haven't signed up for one of those, go over there right now. www.cottoncuts.com. Go over there, sign up for their next mystery quilt. You can do the small if the large is, intimidating for you. It is so much fun. So much fun. And make sure you check out the So Sweet quilt that we've been working on. I just posted clue 6 last week. Clue 7 should be shipping here soon. I'm not sure when, but we've only got like 2 more clues for that one before the reveal, because they do clues 1 through 9, and then clue 10 is the reveal. So we're already at clue 6, so we only have like a couple more left to go. So I'm really excited to see what that looks like, because I have no idea. The pieces are so all over the place, so I'm really excited to see what that looks like. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy, for that. Yep, pattern and fabric. Thank you so much for that. Marie says, have a great rest of your day, everyone. I believe there's going to be 3 live videos from the community today. Yes. Yeah, lots of lives going on today, so make sure you check all those out. I know Teresa. I know Tiffany. I'm not sure who the third one is, unless it's me. I'm not sure, but Sundays are a busy day for lives, so good luck. I'm sure I'll see you guys on one of those again soon. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, I will see you all next Sunday for sure. There's no video this week. Sorry for that. Next Sunday for sure, and then the couple of weeks after that are going to be a little wonky. So I'll try and keep you guys updated on Facebook as to how that goes. If you haven't already, join me on Facebook, !FB in chat, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye.
Life is happy, but it's so insane. We must merely make a strive. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Just begun, yeah, yeah. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land.